To roll or not to roll? That is the question. Well, that's the question if you have a 401k from a previous employer. If you've changed jobs and are wondering what to do with your 401k account, you have 4 choices. Leave it where it is, roll it into your current employer's plan, roll it into an IRA, or cash it out. There is no one right answer for everyone, but there are a few key considerations that can help you decide: fees, access to your money, and investment choices. First up, fees. 401k accounts can carry a number of fees, which differ based on the provider. When it comes to fees, the most important thing to understand is what you're paying and whether the features of the plan justify it. The most common is management fees, which are associated with the mutual funds or ETFs typically available in retirement accounts. These are usually expressed as percentages called expense ratios. But there are also plan fees. 401ks, for example, can be loaded with both upfront and hidden costs like admin fees, audit fees, and asset fees. While these fees can be avoided or reduced by investing in an IRA, this is not always the case. It'll ultimately depend on which brokerage you choose, what funds you invest in, and how often you trade. The thing to keep in mind is while fees can add up and eat into your retirement savings, it doesn't mean the cheapest solution is always the best. Depending on your needs, access to advice, retirement planning tools, or better investment choices may be worth paying the higher fees. So, how do you decide? It can be helpful to use an online fee analyzer tool to determine what fees you're paying in your employer-sponsored retirement plan and whether you could be getting a better bang for your buck. Another consideration when deciding whether to roll is when you think you'll need to access the money. Depending on your age, withdrawal penalties and conditions may apply. If you think you'll need to withdraw funds from your retirement account before the standard 59.5 age requirement, you might consider rolling into your current 401k. Thanks to an IRS rule known as the Rule of 55, if you leave a job anytime during or after the calendar year in which you turn 55, you can start taking money out of your current 401k penalty-free for any reason. Just know the 59.5 age requirement still applies for any money in a previous employer's 401k, which means you'll pay the penalty if you try to withdraw money early. On top of that, some 401ks also allow you to take out a loan of up to $50,000 from your current account, and you'll have up to 5 years to pay it back. Keep in mind that with an IRA, you can only withdraw money early for qualified expenses like medical bills and education costs. You can also withdraw up to $10,000 for a first home purchase. Any other money withdrawn before age 59.5 must be repaid within 60 days, or you'll face penalties. While it's generally best to keep your retirement savings invested, your unique circumstances may require you to access your money early, and this may impact your decision about rolling over. The third factor to consider is the type of investments each account offers. 401ks tend to offer a limited number of investments chosen by a plan administrator, often mutual funds or exchange-traded funds. These choices sometimes come with high fees, but there are some plans that do offer a variety of low-cost investments, as well as investments that may be unavailable elsewhere. IRAs, on the other hand, tend to offer access to a much wider variety of investment choices, including individual stocks. One more thing regarding investment choices. Did your previous employer issue company stock through your 401k? If the answer is yes, and the stock has grown in value, rolling over could mean serious tax ramifications. If this situation applies to you, talk to a tax professional to make sure you're not setting yourself up for a tax surprise next April. So, there you have it. Fees, access to your money, and investment choices. These are 3 of the biggest considerations when it comes to deciding whether to roll over a 401k from a previous employer. The right choice for you depends on your unique financial situation. A little research now can help ensure you're able to thrive in your golden years.